welcome to episode 2 of Brave Companions of the Shield. Shield. No actual shield tonight, but
rip Carl.
Yeah, Carl can't play tonight, so we'll be collectively controlling Ispen of the Green Shield. Let's see what happened last week. Not last week. It's been several weeks ago. But so on episode 1, so you guys were traveling through the mountains, right, on your way down into this place called the Misty Vale, which had just been opened for exploration recently. And you came across this dying guy who had been shot with a poison arrow, and he gave you a beautiful map of the Misty Vale, along with a piece of a statue of some sort. And then right on... Oh, I think he said something.
Yeah, and then Lenara will understand, must find 4 pieces of Dragonbane.
4 pieces, yeah. 4 pieces of the dragon.
Yeah, Leonara will understand. Message from Master Weatherman. Must find all 4 pieces. And then he died. As poisoned people are wont to do. Then you guys were ambushed by goblins, which you just barely survived.
Fucking ward.
And I will tell you that all of you guys, since this is sort of a prequel to Shadow of the Dragon Queen, all of you guys have at least some plot armor, except for one of you, but I'm not going to tell you who that is. It's one of the characters I made up, and if they die, oh well, no big deal.
We know that Carl's character has plot armor. He's a title character.
Carl just really has a character.
So you guys had decided to head down into the town of Outskirt, and that was kind of where we stopped last time. So we will pick up, and there was a question of whether it was still the same day, and I think I'm going to say it is, so that we don't have to go over the camping and hex crawling rules that I'm going to use yet. So we'll just say that you kind of arrive in in Outskirts. So let me switch over here. So
we made it.
There we go. So you decide to head directly to Outskirt. It takes about a day's march to get there. The vegetation thickens into dense forest as you descend towards the Misty Vale. Luckily, you can simply follow the remains of this old path that's sort of winding its way through the mountains and down into the forest. So you don't have to make a bushcraft roll or chance getting lost or anything like that. There'll be plenty of time for that later. Here and there are weathered milestones protruding from the terrain. Some of them are decorated with stylized archaic crowns. And then a few kilometers outside of town, the forest thins out and opens into cultivated fields, and you soon find yourself squelching along muddy wagon tracks. So the wagon tracks give way to a paved road that cuts through the high grain fields. Countless smells invade your senses. Manure, smoke, and rotting vegetables, but also freshly baked bread and grilled meat. The road leads to a settlement surrounded by a palisade with lots of small houses with smoking chimneys visible beyond its sharpened logs. The village gate is closed and flanked by 2 low but sturdy towers of stone with crenulations and pointed wooden roofs. Drawing closer, you hear the stern voice of a man barking at you from one of the towers. "Halt, strangers! State your names and business or turn back to the forest. This is a place of peace and decency."
Awesome.
So you see...
no habla inglés. Just keep walking.
You see this guy. He hops down. He's a grizzled, battle-hardened war veteran in his 40s. And he says, we can't let you in unless you tell us your business.
We are adventurers looking for treasure.
More adventurers looking for treasure.
We mean nobody any harm in this village. We're just here to seek shelter and provisions. Bring some commerce to your town.
I'm sure the merchants inside will appreciate that. My name is Hardy. I'm the captain of the guard. Have you seen anything strange on your trip here?
Goblins.
Got our ass handed to us by a couple goblins back there, but we survived.
Ah, goblins. Something's stirring them up. I'm not sure what it is. Have you seen any bats? Like giant bats?
Like how big's giant?
Well, you know this. Say a regular bat's about yay big. This is about this big.
Nope.
What do you think their airspeed is?
Well, it depends on if they're African or European. I don't know, we've been having a bat problem lately. It seems like I've been having to take pot shots at them occasionally, but I haven't hit one yet. So let me know if you see mosquitoes. No mosquitoes. Maybe the bats are eating the mosquitoes. Is that what you're saying? I don't mind a small bat. I don't mind a little bat. When they get this big, it freaks me out. All right. Well, and enjoy yourself in town. You're probably. Let's see what's. Yeah. So as long as you keep the peace, you're welcome in town. You might want to. If you want lodging, you probably want to go over to the Three Stags. That's the only tavern in town. So,
what was the captain guard's name?
Hardy.
All right, keep your noses clean.
Oh yes, always. Oh wait, I guess I don't have a low voice.
You can, everyone.
Are you? I can't remember. Are you a chick? Is that what? Yeah.
You can if you want.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha.
So the gate will creak open. You can see in the center of town is like the ruins of an old temple looking complex. There's also there's this large 3-story inn which you can see to the north of the temple.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's about 50 timber residences. Looks like a shop, a mill, smithy. So
Are there any unoccupied buildings that we could purchase to open a bar? So there's only one bar. The town is rife for is ripe for the picking, ready to.
You get the feeling this is sort of a frontier kind of town. Like a lot of these buildings kind of sprang up recently. I mean, obviously, there's obviously been a town here since before the Cataclysm. There's these ancient ruins here, but a lot of these buildings you can tell have just sprung up quickly. And you wouldn't be surprised if there was another tavern here before too long if it keeps growing.
I mean, I think we should head to the local tavern first.
That's right. Taste their beer to see if we can beat it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also get news of the area, all that kind of stuff.
All
right.
Plotline.
That's probably more important.
You head up this way along this row of buildings. Let's see if you pass anything along the way. This area up here looks to be a shop, like a general store sort of thing. As you come around this corner here, you can see that this right here is like the village square, and there is some sort of statue that looks like in the center of the square, but you'll have to get closer to see it. And then over here at the across the street from the tavern is a smithy, and then the Three Stags, of course, is right here. All right. So you're heading into the tavern.
I'll go check out the statue.
Yeah, we gotta see what the statue looks like as we walk by.
Right. Okay, what does the statue? Yeah, so the inn, the smithy, and the shop all face an open space where a weathered statue rises from the earth. So it looks like it's supposed to depict a warrior in antiquated armor. And Becklin, you recognize this as an ancient form of the Knights of Solamnia armor. And but the time has not been kind to the statue. Both arms have fallen off. When you can still kind of make out a helmet with the typical horn like helmet that the knights
like Loki horns.
Yeah, sort of, yeah.
Oh, so it's the armor of sort of my order or something. Solamnia.
Yes. Yeah. Actually, if you can, Becklin, make a myths and legends roll, please. And if you want to hit the number, I think it's number 2 for the extended.
Okay.
I don't know if I showed you this. If you hit number 1, it'll just roll a d20.
Okay.
But if you hit the number 2, it'll ask you to enter your skill level, and then it will tell you if you pass or fail. I mean, it's not really hard. You're just trying to roll under your skill. But...
Okay. So I type in what my myths and legends skill is. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, if you want to, you don't have to.
Time has not been good to this.
Yeah.
To this statue.
Yeah, it's hard to tell what exactly this was supposed to be.
I elbow him and say, "Hey, that used to be a man of arms." It's not-
My gosh. There's some low numbers here.
You guys do notice that this statue the bottom of the statue looks kind of familiar, and when you inspect it, it looks kind of similar to the bottom of the little piece of the little statue that you
kind of like hold it up and look like,
yeah, it's
interesting.
There are some similarities definitely between that statue and your piece. All right,
Okay.
heading over to the 3 stags.
Yep.
All right, an impressive 2-story building with a massive thatched roof and half-timbered walls. Outside the door hangs a red sign that says, "The 3 Stags, beer, bed, and food at heavenly prices." Cheery voices spill out onto the street, along with the smell of roasted boar. So you push in. Someone give me a D12 roll, please.
I got it.
D12.
Yeah, so it's kind of a slow day. I guess it's maybe it's, I don't know, a weeknight or something, because it's there's only 5 people sitting around. But they're eating, drinking, gossiping. This says they're warming their joints by the great fireplace. I guess it means warming their bones. I don't think they're sitting around smoking joints by the fireplace. But you know,
they like them preheated first. Is that what it is? Like just rolling them.
Yeah. So as you enter this, the woman comes out from behind the bar. And she says, welcome. Here, I'll show you what she looks like. Says,
Somebody has
greetings.
strong jawlines.
Yes. Yeah, she could like cut her hand on her. Yeah, my name is Vognahild. Welcome to the 3 Stags. Claire, haven't seen you before. You're new in town.
Yeah, we're adventurers on a grand adventure.
Oh,
So rest, maybe
adventurers.
find out some news.
Yeah, have a seat here. There's plenty of tables open. Kind of a slow night tonight. First round of mead is on the house.
Nice.
Oh, good. I'm broke.
So yeah, you take your spot around the table. You look over. So there's a couple of interesting people. There's 3 people kind of eye you as you walk in. One of them kind of nefarious looking. You can just kind of tell he's an asshole. And yeah, he's just kind of looking over at you. Then in the back corner there's...
So we noticed this?
Well, you know, he's just sort
Like
of...
we lock eyes and he's like, give me a look.
Yeah,
You
he's
do
just,
well to mind your business over there.
hey! We're just drinking.
Drink with your head down, or you'll lose it.
Yeah.
I know. Be nice, everyone.
He was
I didn't
giving
see-
us the look.
I didn't survive fucking goblins to come in here and get shit looked at. God damn it. Roll for initiative, goddamn.
Voghild comes over, puts some meads in front of you. Well, we don't want any trouble here. Quasimodo's not going to hurt you. Just leave him, let him be.
Because Hump points at me one more time.
Oh,
That's right, Quasimodo. Mind your business.
oh it's Quasimund. Sorry, Quasimund. He doesn't have a
I
hump.
call him Quasimodo.
You go back
just
to your fucking
insult him.
clock tower right now.
He doesn't have a hump. I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe your eyes are not too good. But anyway, enjoy your mead. Then back in the corner is someone whose armor looks strikingly similar to Becklin's armor. It's must be a Knight of Solamnia, but she is sort of just drinking to herself. Doesn't seem to even notice you.
The way you're supposed to.
Before Dragonheld walks off, I'm going to ask her just quietly if they know someone named Leonara.
Leonardo. I am not familiar. Not familiar with that name. No.
You know, we could quietly ask her too if she's ever heard of the 4 pieces of Dragonbane.
Dragonbane. I mean, everyone knows the legend of Huma Dragonbane.
Yeah, everybody does. Can you repeat it so we make sure that our legends match? Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Let me look that up real fast so that I make sure I quote it well.
Yeah, let me look that up 1 second. She pulled out her barkeep notebook.
Yeah,
Ah, yes, the 4 pieces of Dragonbane.
I need to reorganize my notes here.
Oh yeah. By the way, Jesse, if you go to the player notes, we have like a live diary of all of our exploits on the Cudgel Iron Smile notes.
Yeah, I'm on 5th day taking notes because we haven't got to 6th day yet.
Also, what your character's feeling, you know, just
here
things
we
like
go.
things like that.
Dear diary. Oh wow, that's funny.
Yeah, so yeah, everyone's heard of Huma Dragonbane. He was a legendary warrior during the Third Dragon War when he defeated the Dragon Queen Takesis, banishing her and her draconic allies from our world until the end of days. Yeah, so they legend even says that he might have been one time buried in this temple here outside.
I've heard that too. Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah,
too.
but if he is, the crypt is sealed off and can't be opened.
By mere mortals.
Yeah, just not yet. Is all. We got
Cocky bunch of adventurers are you guys.
Who's the lady in the armor over there?
Oh yes, that's her name is Ophelia Shadowleaf. She's a knight of Solamnia like you are, I take it.
Yes, I noticed.
She's been here a while, but she doesn't talk much.
I should go over and talk to her. She seems distraught. She was like sad or what? What you were saying about her demeanor?
I wouldn't say she's sad, just that I don't know, maybe grumpy, quiet.
Okay. So I'll go over there. Hello, friend. May I join you?
Oh,
Mind your business.
a fellow knight, I see.
Yes. What brings you here?
It is not an official mission of the knighthood. It does not concern you.
Oh, is all well in your world?
I wouldn't say that, but Make a persuasion roll.
Oh crap. 4. So I put in the number that's next to my persuasion.
Yes.
You gotta like crit it.
Yes, you tell me now.
Oh,
Is that a fail?
Probably 13.
Yeah, that's a fail.
Failed big time. I'm not very persuasive. I'm just a brute.
While he's doing that, I want to go sit next to Quasimund.
Oh, that ought to be interesting.
Okay.
I mean, we are compatriots. If there's anything that I could help you with, I could.
I suppose you're right. Here, have a seat.
Okay.
So, I'm here investigating what I believe is the demon sorcerer Azrael Koth.
How do you spell that?
Azrahel
and then
Koth. Koth. I believe that Tarkesis, the Dragon Queen, has reawakened one of her ancient servants. I'm sure people would laugh at me and call me crazy, but there's strange things happening here. There's strange cultists with bearing the mark of Tarkesis. And I think there's something guiding them, something controlling them.
Where did you come across these cultists?
I have yet to see one in the village, but I've come across them in the surrounding area before.
Oh, was that last? No, that was. Was that the guys that I don't quite remember? Were you guys like walking through the woods and there was a bunch of, or was that the other game?
That was the other game. All we managed is goblins and wargs.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't inspect that dead body too thoroughly, but yeah. Most of these cultists have the mark of Tarkesis. It's like the 3 triangle sort of things. I'm not sure what they're. I'm not sure what they're. I think they're seeking something, but I'm not sure what it is.
Oh, so you observed them from afar.
Yes. I have.
I'm sure they're up to no good.
Yes. There is an unholy place called Mirror Lake. I suspect that might be where Azrael Koth is, but I not powerful enough to figure out a way to get there.
Was it within walking distance? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, maybe our boat.
If you guys were there, she would give you a really dirty look.
Oh yeah, we're not there. Sorry.
The island is covered in a mist, demonic mist that sucks the life out of anything that gets near it.
Terrifying.
Yes.
Which orifice does it suck the life out of?
Are you walking over to?
I'm not there. I'm sorry. I'm not there. I'm just making. Yeah, sorry. I forgot.
Yeah, I've made several attempts to get past this mist, and every time I fail. Suspect it would take something, perhaps something crafted by the lost gods, to get through this mist. But to be careful, because how well do you trust your companions over there?
Well,
you've adventured with them for years now.
I trust them. I trust them with my life.
Okay. Let me think about it.
I don't know. I just started living today.
Dear diary, I just started living. Well, I was just going to say, I suspect they're cultist spies here in Outskirt. I've seen demonic bats flying over the rooftops, and I think they're being used for secret communication between somebody in town and this this demon sorcerer.
Well, they're around noticeably enough that the captain of the guard has noticed them.
Hmm. I think I've heard that he's taken some shots at them, but they're quick.
We might have to investigate this.
Well, I wish you luck, and please let me know if you find anything.
Right. So, likewise, if maybe we can arrange a Is this who I'm talking to?
Yes.
Okay.
Grumpy look. That's a grumpy look of yours.
Yeah. Maybe our paths can cross again, and we can have mutual benefit.
Yes. That's yes. All right. So somebody was going to talk to Quasimodo.
Oh, I didn't talk to him. I just went and sat down to him as close as I could get. Just
Nice.
But he
Good.
does.
Bug him. I'll go back to the table we're sitting at, and I'll watch you guys.
Me and Carl just sit there talking.
Like sit next to him and prop my feet up on a chair across from him. You know.
Yeah.
Like we're long lost pals.
Yeah, you can tell when you get close. Like you can tell he's totally drunk, and you can tell that the other two kind of thugs definitely, they're also drunk, and yeah, they just sort of whatever they were talking about, they kind of clam up and just sit there drinking, giving you dirty looks.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh, I got to come over here. The rest of these stiffs in here are a bore. You guys look like you're not having fun.
Yeah, we have fun.
Yeah. Like, what is there to do around this town? I'm a hunter. I go out hunting. Any good game around here?
Yeah, you can get game outside the walls.
Yeah. So what do y'all do?
Drink mainly.
Yeah, it's a good pastime.
You know, we do odd jobs here and there.
So I've heard there's crazy stuff going around in this town. Goblins around, all that, and this new wilderness town popped up. And, you know, what have y'all been hearing?
Roll me a d12. Yeah, so Quasiman was like, he doesn't say anything, but one of his buddies is like, oh yeah, I heard about this place in the Magna Woods. Have you heard of the Magna Woods? Yeah, it's a diseased forest. But everybody knows where the disease is coming from. It's a place called the Temple of the Purple Flame. It's a crumbling remnant of an evil age where forbidden knowledge and demonic residue rest among untold treasures under the undergrown rocks. I think we ought to go there and see. And Quasiman's like, shut up! He's like, shut your trap. Drink your mead.
Don't worry about him. I'm not after that kind of stuff, but I appreciate the news. I'll stay away from that forest.
Yeah, you do that.
All right. Cheers, fellas. Continue on. No,
Did I hear? We were close enough that we could hear.
I'll go back and immediately tell you all about shit.
So we're going to the Temple of Purple Flame. Huge treasures. We should rest first, though.
So if you look, I think I put in the handouts folder. There's a Misty Vale map. I think you should have access to. Although it's kind of small.
Oh, is that the little kindergartner druid thing?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's cool.
Oh, Misty
That's
Vale
the
map. Sorry.
That's the map you found in your ancient
Right.
tome.
That's right.
No, but yeah, you can see that the Magna Woods is to the north of Outskirt.
That's
Looks like
the
there's a road,
the river.
too. There's a road, too.
Yeah, there is a road.
They don't get lost.
Where is the lake? Do we know where that lady was talking about that has the island that's in mist?
Oh yeah,
Or a lake.
Mirror Lake.
Yeah.
Lake, yeah.
It's up there north.
Yeah, it's by Magna Woods. We can hit them both. We accept both your quests.
Yeah, if you want to get your life force sucked out of you.
Yeah, we need
Depends on
to.
where it comes from, I guess.
Hey, if you look in the bottom left corner, there's the
We need
piece
a something of the old gods to fight the mist.
Yeah, it may be in the Magna Woods in that treasure. They said it was protected by an evil old magic. Or something.
So as you're kind of discussing this, a barmaid walks up. And she says, "Oh, hello. My name's Annabella. I see you've had your mead. Would you like to order any food or lodging or anything like any of that sort?"
Yes.
Yeah.
Whatever will help me restore and rest up.
You guys have money?
A good chicken noodle soup. I have 3 silver pieces.
You have what?
3 silver pieces.
I have 8 silver pieces.
I have 4.
Yeah, but I think we're all kind of poor.
Okay.
It's a silver-based economy, so.
Okay.
How many hit points do we have? I am only at 8 of 14. I could use a rest.
13. Only took 1 hit that last battle.
I took a
Yeah,
lot.
once you rest for a stretch, a quarter, you'll gain all your hit points back.
What about
Oh, I need to print this sheet out, don't I?
I just have a.
I think that's the best way, but.
Wait, how do I print something from in here?
So are you? So you want a stew? We have some roasted boar, or we have some roasted boar stew.
How much does that cost, by the way?
Good question. Let me look that up for you real fast.
Because we might only be able to afford 1 stew for all of us.
10 silver pieces. Like, yeah, about that.
How many dishes do we have
Eat
to
the
wash?
goblin corpses.
So a bowl of stew is 5 copper.
Yeah.
Oh.
And there's 100 copper to a silver?
No, there's 10. 10 copper to a silver. The good thing is the more coins you spend, the less encumbrance they'll take up. So.
I'm going to order a bowl of stew and ask her for lodging too.
Yes. So we have you can stay in the dorm for 1 silver, or a separate room for 5 silver.
Can we all share a room for 1 silver?
The dorm is 1 silver. The room is 5 silver.
Yeah, but if we can all share the bed, then we got 30
Still.
copper or 3 copper each.
We'd like to spoon, lady.
It's still, if it still be
We're the
cheaper,
We're the
wouldn't
brave.
it still be cheaper at the?
I'll have to call
Dorm.
HR.
The brave spooning opinions.
Are
You can be the
you?
last spoon so that nobody spoons you. You're worried about that. We just got to make sure the
The
spoon.
dorm is fine. I'll
Yes,
spend my silver piece.
Okay, very well. Yes, mark those off of your sheet,
And I'll-
please.
Yeah, me and Carl are gonna bunk though, and he's gonna pay for it.
the stew was.
The stew is actually.
Is this family style for 3?
Do we get the stew because we're staying?
Bowl of stew is 5 copper.
5 copper. Okay, I'll get a bowl of stew.
Well, we got to go after some treasure next.
Yeah, we do.
So you're adventurers then?
Yep.
Right.
Are you? Have you been adventuring long? Are you competent adventurers?
Oh, years. You're expert adventurers.
Yeah.
The best.
Come from a long line of adventurers.
Just don't ask me to persuade anybody of anything.
Our adventuring guild wipes our memory after every one, though. But
Well, do you have any quests already you're working on?
We have a couple that we're lining up, but we haven't firmly decided on something. You have something that you need done that perhaps we can do for you to make a little bit extra coin?
Any prerequisite quests we need to do?
Let's see.
Oh, jeez. Something with swords.
He can't leave until this happens.
How about riding? Do a riding check.
Watch how well I ride.
I need that cord of firewood chopped.
Like a Zelda quest. We're gonna break a horse.
Make a persuasion. Make a persuasion roll.
Not me.
Yeah, who's he?
Is anybody good at persuasion?
I'm looking persuasion.
Probably not gonna be good.
I'm a 6, but if I bluff, I could bluff her.
Okay, yeah,
There
you
you
can
go.
bluff. Talk about how
I want
awesome
to
you
try to
are.
persuade first. Oh, I got it.
Oh, that's it. Oh, oh. So somebody got a dragon, right? Cudgel got a dragon, but
I got a
Lauren
dragon.
got a demon.
Then I need to mark that dragon.
What are we trying to persuade her of?
That you're competent
Oh,
adventurers.
yes. We're nothing ever goes wrong in our adventures. We always, most of the time, accomplish stuff.
Don't listen to him. We're very confident. And I give her a list of a few adventures that we've done in the past. You know, heroically.
References.
Yeah,
Link to your Angie's list.
Haven't you been listening to QT? It's not Angie's list anymore.
Oh, it's just Angie. Yes. She says, I might have something that could interest you, but I can't discuss it here. Meet me in the village square by the statue. How about, let's say, midnight?
Okay.
Okay.
Right. I'll bring your stew right away.
I thought you were going to say it.
No, I'd be like, it'll be cold by then.
It's cold.
What kind of service is this?
It's better to have a discount.
All right, so after a little while, Quasimond and his ruffians head out. There are still a couple of people that look like maybe just regular villagers drinking at a table in the back, but it's definitely quiet. It's a quiet night. You want to do anything else before turning in?
When
Get some shut eye and then.
When Quasi goes out the door, I'm just gonna peek out and see if I can discern the general direction they go in.
Okay.
Just, do they go to the left or the right? I'm not gonna follow them or anything.
I think they head to the left, down the little towards that stairs that head.
Okay. Just trying to guess if they were sneaking off that night or what. Okay.
All right, so you can head up to the dormitory whenever you're ready. And so everybody needs to roll a d4, and if you get a 1, then somebody keeps you awake, and you don't get the joy of somebody rolled a 1.
Is this a?
Of course I did.
Is this a stretch rest?
Yes, this is. So lodging a shift rest. It's a shift rest.
Oh, okay.
So if you don't roll a 1, you get your rest.
Fuck.
Yes, if you roll a 1, someone's snoring.
Really loud.
Someone's snoring prevents anyone else.
I was the only one sleeping, so it must have been me.
Dang.
What's your character's name, Chris?
Polarin.
Polarin, what the heck is wrong with that fool?
I don't know,
He's
man.
keeping us all up all night.
So I get all my hit points
Stuff
back?
a rag down his
Let me
throat.
make sure, but I think you do. Yeah. Healing and resting. So you guys will get the benefit of a stretch rest. So you heal a d6 hit points and a d6 willpower points and one condition. Do you guys have any conditions?
Woohoo!
And then Lee, you will get a shift rest. So you recover all your lost hit points and willpower, and you heal all of your conditions.
Yeah, I'm good to go then.
Do I have all my hit points?
I think you do. I don't think anything got through your armor.
I mean, this is just a PDF, right? So this is my
Yeah.
original values.
Yeah, I think we would have made a note if you had lost.
I'm going to switch over to day 2 now.
I'm no longer exhausted. I'm free of thingies.
All right, it is now the 7th.
Midnight on the 7th?
Yes, it is midnight. It's kite day. Let me roll for weather real fast.
Excuse me.
It is windy and cloudy, or it will be as soon as the sun comes up. Okay, so you're going to the square.
Yep, to the headless or to the armless statue.
Yeah, so the streets are completely deserted, and it's very quiet. The inn itself is very quiet. As you kind of head out. Actually, why don't you, whoever's worst at sneaking, which is probably going to be Becklin, since you have to take a bane on it with your armor, unless you're not wearing your armor.
Sneaking. I have 6.
I got 12, yeah.
Oh, we're just going out to meet her. Then I won't wear my armor.
Okay, so it looks like you have a 6 at sneaking too.
Yeah.
So yeah, go ahead and make that roll. But actually, I'll give you a boon on it, so because everybody's kind of helping you. Tiptoe. Oh man, that's awesome. Yeah, you're like a ninja. Like, so you guys
take off this armor and
clank, and then you. So yeah, you guys slip out of the tavern without making any noise. You don't think you woke up anybody, and sure enough, you can see Annabelle standing by the statue.
Annabelle! Psst. Hey! We're here. Oh, sorry.
Not very organized here.
I switched over to day 2, Chris.
Okay.
For the notes.
Yes. I'm glad you made it. Did you make a lot of noise coming out of the tavern? Out of the dorm?
So much noise. No, we're good. We're awesome, competent adventurers. We can sneak.
Very well. Well,
I'm always this sneaky.
yes. So I didn't want to say anything, but I'm actually part of a secret organization called the Truth Society.
Is this a cult?
No, it's not a cult. It's a secret organization. It's more like a club. It's just a it's just a group of like-minded individuals, and our goal is to bring ancient artifacts and lost knowledge back to humankind. Specifically, we focus on the lost gods of Kryn, the ones that abandoned us during the Cataclysm. You guys
sounds like an infomercial.
Oh, and wait, there's more. You guys strike me as capable adventurers, and I'm seeking the. Have you heard of the lost statue pieces of Huma Dragonbane?
We have.
Well, the rumors are that if we can unite all 4 pieces of this lost statue, that it will unlock the tomb of Huma Dragonbane, which would obviously contain untold artifacts that would be beneficial to humanity, including perhaps even the famous Dragonlance itself.
Nice.
What do you know about Azrael Koth?
Azrael Koth. I don't think I've ever heard that name. Make an insight check. Is there insight? Awareness?
Hang on. Awareness. Okay.
Awareness, yeah. Everybody make an awareness check.
Awareness is one of those ones I was gonna pick. What do I do?
Nice.
Oh, I'm gonna suck at this.
Roll it, and if you get over that, you get to add a +1, and then you can roll it to actually roll the.
So I roll a d20.
I have a 5.
Of course, I roll a 2. God damn it. Okay, and the other one is crafting.
Yeah, you can do that real fast.
Yep.
Oh, and by the way, anytime you roll a demon or a dragon, make sure you check that skill that you rolled. I think both of you guys did that on the. Was it bluffing? I think one was bluffing and one was
Sneaking.
I got the dragon. Yep.
Oh, bluff. That's right. Persuasion.
Yeah, that's why last time I got to do 3 because I got a dragon last game too.
What?
So either
I made it.
You learn from doing something really well or from doing something really bad, and then you
so
also
I get to buff my persuasion now.
Maybe.
possibly you
Roll
put it. Did you roll the dragon? I thought it was just Lee and Chris.
No, it was Jesse and Lee. I didn't.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So put a check next to it, and at the end of the session, we'll roll to see if you increase it. So did you make your insight or your awareness roll?
Oh, so I rolled to see if I could increase it, and I failed. So now I'll just do a roll 10. Okay.
Oh, dragon again.
Oh, that's really bad.
That's a demon again.
Yeah, that's a demon. So you totally believe her. You think she's legit. So be sure and check it so that you might.
Oh, okay.
I passed, by the way.
She says, yes, do you think you could help me find these lost statue pieces and perhaps even open this crypt?
Wait, real quick. I don't believe her, right? I passed.
Oh, you passed?
Yeah,
you think there's a little fishy that she acts like maybe she had heard that name before.
And she's definitely a cult. There's that too. So,
right, so would you name your cult the Truth Society? I mean, come on.
Yeah,
that's
so.
obviously.
I think there's Truth Social is a cult too, right?
She says, my order is not rich, but we can offer you 50 gold pieces per piece. 50 gold coins per piece of the statue. And
per person? That's pretty good.
No, per piece of the statue.
I know, but per person. There's 4 of us, 4 pieces. That's 16 times 50. That's pretty good. Yeah, we're looking.
Plus, you'll have the honor of fighting for a good cause.
And the gold.
Is Lenara part of your group?
Lenara, I don't know that name either. You can make a awareness roll if you'd like.
Do it again. Something tells me you're lying again. Yep, I passed again.
Is that the first roll you've passed?
No. My awareness is 5.
Oh. Just flipped it.
So yeah, if you passed that, I think somebody did, right? Polarin passed.
Yeah, Lee.
Oh yeah, you both passed. Yeah, she's definitely lying here. She's heard the name.
I gotta be honest, I don't trust her at all.
I'm gonna press her a little bit. I'm gonna kind of call her out, but not be mean about it. I was like, I don't think you're telling us the complete truth.
Why would you say that?
There's probably not even any money.
There is. I am offering you 50 gold pieces per piece of the statue, and I can even give you some tips on where you might start your search. If you
probably worth more than 50.
Yeah. I appreciate it, and I think we will go after the statue pieces. But I just don't think you're being completely truthful about Lenara and the people you may know.
My organization is called the Truth Society. That's what we're all about, is truth.
Okay.
So roll another d12, and she will give you another. She will give you a hint of-
Roll 1d12. Oops, that didn't work.
Oh, roll an actual, not roll for value. Okay.
Why is it not? Slash. There. A 12.
12. Roll again. That one is.
She feels terrible for lying to us and tells us the truth.
A 6.
So yes, I think that one of the places, one of the statue pieces might be in a place called Oracle Cave. It's in the Iron Forest. The Oracle is ancient and knows all there is to know about the Misty Veil. And she's said to be sitting on immense wealth. So I think even if the piece of the statue is not there, she might know where it is.
Where was that? The Oracle something? What was the cave called?
Oracle Cave. It's in the Iron Forest.
Okay. Okay, I see it. There's a little bear in the Iron Forest. Do you have any other quests that are towards the Magna Woods?
We're efficient adventurers.
Yeah, we are trying to streamline our leveling.
It's all about efficiency.
The Magna Woods. Those are a diseased forest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know anything in the Magna Woods.
Sure.
All right.
Cool.
Thank you,
Did you get
Annabelle.
some
Okay,
sleep?
keep me posted, and tell no one.
Oh, also, in addition to the 50 gold pieces per, we need free mead, lodging, and stew when we come into town.
I'll see if I can sneak you some stew while Vagnhild is that right? Vagnilla or whatever is not watching. But that's all I can do. I can't give you free lodging.
You live in this town?
Yes, I live in this town.
We crashed at your place.
Yeah, we'll stay at your place. You bring us mead, and we'll...
Surprise!
It would be quite unseemly for a band of adventurers to stay. Unmarried village woman, yes.
All right, I could stay with you. Surely I could just be one of your friends.
I'm a dwarven woman. It's not like
my home is very, very small.
Oh, we spoon.
She kind of
in a purely platonic way, though, you know.
I'll be in touch. Good night. She just sort of fades into the darkness.
Creepy.
That wasn't creepy at all.
So since we're up, do we just head out? Like go to the woods or what? Like, go back to sleep? What do we do?
We go out in the dark.
If you want to try to sleep again, I'll give you another roll on your D4.
I'm full. I'm full now.
I'm full up too. I slept really good earlier.
I didn't sleep, but I was rested somehow. But I honestly, if we're going out at nighttime, I can cast light and create a bright light that shines on the focus of your choice. 10 meter radius.
Just stay on the road for most of the way until the sun comes up.
Yeah.
It's up to y'all.
I'm down. We got a few hour head start now. I don't know. If you're in the same room, I'm probably not going to sleep anyway. So might as well just get on the road.
All right. Do you want to leave from the south?
The north. No, we need to go north. Yeah, based on the map, the non kindergarten map. Looks like the road straight north will take us to Magna Woods.
Is there anything you want to purchase? Well, I guess it's not. Nothing's really open yet, so.
No, are any doors open though? Maybe
broke.
we could check the doors.
Knock, knock.
We could check the doors.
Door
and see if
check.
anything's open.
Safety hazard.
Do we see any bats while we're in the city?
Yeah, midnight.
You haven't seen any bats, no. You've not seen one yet.
Do we need to buy some? I've got one torch.
I think we need to wait because I want to buy a tent or something. I don't know. We don't have anything to camp with.
Yeah, I've got a torch and
Do we
4
not?
food rations.
Yeah.
I think that's what I have too.
Yeah,
I have a grimoire. But I can cast light and I can cast heat and chill. We're fine. We can just go. Those are the rain. I got us, guys. We can.
And then you're gonna be like, I'm out of skills or spell slots or
I think
whatever.
there's slots in this one.
There's willpower.
it's
points.
willpower. Yeah, I don't want to waste all mine. Okay, no, good call. Yeah.
You guys,
Yeah, I say we wait
made me,
till
made me
early
do
morning,
this.
right when the shop opens up. Run over there and see what we can find.
Okay.
All right, so
So can we take a nap then? I was wrong. I'm full on hit points, but I'm still pretty low on willpower.
Yeah.
If we're just chilling, can I just roll again? Or-
yeah, we can go back. You can go back to the dorm. Just roll a d4 and try not to get a 1.
Please don't.
So
slow her
willpower is like is one of your intrinsic attributes, and you can spend it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like it. You spend it to fuel your abilities. So you have adaptive, so you can switch which skill you roll against, and then you have Dragon Slayer, which gives you an extra D8 when you're fighting a monster. But you have to spend 3 willpower points to use those every time.
And it's the will that's like 17 points on my
Yes.
character.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's a foreign concept. Burning attributes.
And if you roll something, fuck, I got 1.
Isn't one good?
No, I was
I got
counting.
one as
No,
far
I
as
got
taking
1.
back.
Well, no, if you didn't roll a 1 on your d4, then
No, I got a 4 on the d4, and then I
Okay.
was rolling this d6s for the actual points.
But
to
what-
add.
you just fill them up. You just get them back.
Oh,
It's like a
okay,
long
okay.
rest in D&D. Yeah, you just get them back.
So what is a stretch rest then?
Stretch rest is like a short rest. It's like 15 minutes or whatever.
When you don't
Oh,
sleep
okay.
very well. Yeah.
And actually, in this game, there's also a round rest. So, like when you're in combat, if you just rest for 1 round without doing any other action, you get back some of your hit points and your willpower points too. So,
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
so I will tell you, looking at my camping house rules, you will get a bonus on your cooking roll if you have a field kitchen. You will also get a bonus.
Cooking. I don't see.
Actually,
cooking.
you will get a bane on your sleeping roll if you don't have a bedroll. So
We gotta go buy
you
stuff.
probably want to buy a bedroll, and
Does
you
a
might
sleeping
want a
roll-
field kitchen.
Does a sleeping belt count as a bedroll?
Yes, I think that's the same
I have
thing.
a sleeping belt.
I don't see cooking
Did
as
you
a
say
skill. What
sleeping
is it?
bit-
Is it like
sleeping pill?
bushcraft or something?
Yeah, it's bushcraft. Yeah, you'll make
Okay.
a bushcraft roll with a boon if using a field kitchen, and then if you succeed, all the characters will get a boon on their sleeping roll, which their sleeping is also a bushcraft roll.
Oh, I should have tried to get a boost on bushcraft.
So I don't think there's a tent. I don't think a tent will help.
Okay.
Bedroll.
Oh no, you do. I'm wrong. You get a boon if you're in a tent on your sleeping roll.
Oh, on your sleeping roll.
Yeah, and that cancels out. So if you didn't want to buy a bedroll, but you did want to buy a tent, then it would cancel out.
How
and you
big are
wouldn't
the tents? Do only one of us have to buy a tent, and we can all share and spoon, or how does that work?
Let me see.
You seem to be obsessed with this spooning thing.
It's all about efficiency. We already talked about it. We're very efficient.
The key
One-
to surviving
one
in the
guy's-
wilderness is just a spoon.
I think you're just trying to get close to my character.
I can neither confirm nor deny whether.
Where is?
It depends. Are you the big spoon or the little spoon?
Well, he has to be the big spoon. I'm the dwarf, so I'm the little spoon.
Are we going in height? Height order?
I will tell you, a field kitchen is real expensive. It's 4 gold. I don't think.
Well, we're not getting a field kitchen.
Oh, no. So
How much is a bowl? Well, how much is a torch?
You should have a torch. You should start with.
We have
a torch.
one.
Yeah, I don't think the torches wear out like in. OSC.
Oh, okay. How about bedrolls?
Those do wear out. You need no.
Is this just in the Dragonbane book?
Yes. I'm having a trouble finding.
That's weird. No bedroll in the book.
Oh, it's called a sleeping fur. I
Oh.
think they either I took bedroll from OSE or they changed its name. But it's 1 gold. Holy crap!
Okay.
Well, I guess you're not supposed to get good sleep. So.
And
much
so
is a tent?
there's a small tent which can accommodate up to 2 people, and that costs 2 gold, and a large tent which can accommodate up to 6 people, which costs 4 gold, but it has a weight of 4, which means it takes up 4 of your slots. Yeah.
I already have a sleeping pill, so if y'all come to go together and buy a tent, then you're covered.
Sleeping pill? Is that what you said?
Pelt.
Oh, I keep thinking.
Yeah,
I think you said,
melatonin. Melatonin is 1
pill,
gold.
yeah. Peace out, guys.
That's what I scored.
I'll just have to
You have to
take a lot of short rests.
You have to quest for melatonin. That's not something.
We need more money, guys.
Yeah, a small tent is 2 gold. That's a lot. I don't think
That's more than I think all of us have. I think.
Yeah.
I have 8. You each have 4.
Well, it's good to have a a goal in mind.
Well, wait. How much gold does Carl's character have?
I'm gonna rob him.
Let's see.
Because he's the leader of the story.
Ibsen Green Shield has 10 silver pieces. to
So
his
that's
name.
1 gold, right?
The only thing I can afford is a field ration, some dice, and a grappling hook.
You guys
get
might
the
want to
grappling
buy some rations though. I just noticed Ibsen.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Ibsen only has 1 food ration.
I got 4.
Where do you see the Russians? Oh, I have 4. Yeah.
It's in your inventory.
Okay, maybe he'll buy. Let's see, how much are they?
Rations?
Yeah.
It was a field ration, 1 silver.
God damn, it's expensive.
He'll buy 3 of those. Can you write that down in your notes that Ibsen purchased 3 rations?
Can you also write down that Ibsen gave Pellerin 3 gold or 3 silver?
I've got 4 rations. Is that enough?
I hope
I think
so.
that's what everybody has now.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Anything else you guys want to purchase before you head out into the wilderness?
Is there there's probably not like a magic shop here, right? Or like an arcana store. Something I can maybe buy a new spell or something. I can't afford a fucking spell. It doesn't matter anyway.
You can buy a piece of paper for 2 silver.
2 silver just for the paper? No, I'm good. We're not getting that. Yeah.
Do you want to ask Voghild or Annabelle?
I probably don't. It's a tiny little 50-person town, right? Probably not. I don't have any money anyway. I can't. If we can't afford a tent, I damn sure not afford a spell. You know, like,
Maybe you can afford a summon tent spell.
yeah.
Ninth level.
The loop around
just-
some tent's only 2 silver pieces, but
It pulls a tent in from another dimension. So it steals
Oh my
somebody's
god, the
tent.
torch is 5 copper anyway. I couldn't even buy a torch.
You're gonna go to the magic shop, or you didn't go, and they're gonna have a sell on 9th level meteor shower for 1.
Yeah.
It's like last year's model of meteor shower.
It's probably for the best. I'd probably kill us all anyway.
All right. Well, so you don't want to ask if they have a magic shop?
I'll ask. Oh yeah. Hey, do you guys have a local arcana shop or magic store in this town? In this
she
one horse town?
She'll say no, not really. We have. Let's see. We have. There is a guy that has kind of taken up residency in the temple complex there in the center of town.
Maybe he'll have a quest where he'll give you a spell.
Yeah, or he is a quest, and it's more efficient. We don't have to leave.
Let's go talk to him.
Yeah.
Before we leave town, we got to talk to the guy who's taken up residence in the library.
No, in the temple. It's in the temple itself. Yeah, he's sort of a healer, kind of mystic guy. I don't think he's really a mage, but you know, yeah, he might. He's just about as close as we get to that.
Wait, what's his
find
name?
out why he's taken up residence. Maybe there's a reason, and we can solve it.
His name is Rabindranath. Yeah, so I forgot to mention. So you guys, when you bought the, did you buy? Well, Ispin bought some rations, didn't he?
Yeah.
So I guess you guys would go to Master Olvar's to buy that. Probably. So even to check the prices of the tent and stuff, you guys probably went to Master Olvar's. It's a oblong, windowless log building. On the roof, there are goats feeding on the unkempt grass, and above the entrance hangs a grained wooden sign that says Master Olvar's. You're greeted by Master Olvar himself, which is another grumpy-looking dude.
I think everybody who lives with
All these Scandinavians.
He's a tall, red-faced man in his 50s with an impressive drooping mustache. He has hands the size of hams and speaks with a booming voice that makes his mustache quiver.
Oh, that's an impressive mustache, sir.
Yes, thank you. Welcome to Olvar's. What can I help? You're looking at tents, are you? Yeah, they're kind of pricey. Sorry about that. They're much in demand.
Do you have any coupons?
Do you do layaway?
No, unfortunately, I can't give any credit. We've had too many adventurers that take all my tents and then die out in the wilderness, and I never see a cent out of them.
Do you know where they are? Or we could just go get their tents.
Yeah. Maybe look in the Magma Woods or whatever the hell it's called.
Okay.
We're gonna find tents everywhere.
Holy shit, he wasn't kidding. There's a tent every mile.
We should be on guard.
Yeah. That's what we need to do next.
Thanks for that tip.
Yeah. So behind him is this guy. This is another interesting looking dude.
He's got sharpened teeth.
He's
he
just
maybe at work. I don't know.
He's just sort of like kind of standing over behind the counter, just sort of daydreaming.
Hey,
Or is his mouth closed?
Right there, bud.
I'm gonna put my hand in front of his face and snap.
Oh yes. Oh, are you adventurers?
What's with the teeth, man?
Manners.
I'm gonna call him out on his teeth. Ouch.
I don't know. They were like. Actually, I have no idea what's with this thing. Maybe his mom was an orc. I don't.
Are you a vampire or?
Yeah, my mother is an orc. What do you got a problem with it?
No, I think they're pretty sexy.
My name's Jory. You guys are adventurers?
You know it. Yep.
The
Yeah.
best.
The best.
Someday I'm gonna be a warrior, just like Hardy. He's my role model. I'm gonna be a warrior and a captain of the guard, just like Hardy.
You want to go on an adventure with us?
Yeah, if you go with us, you could be an adventurer right now.
Come on.
You can join
Master
our
Olvar
group,
be like,
yeah.
no. Jory's not going anywhere. He's taking
meant
over the
great
shop.
cannon I mean, scout.
No, this is my beloved son and the designated successor to the shop. He's not going anywhere. Jory, get over there and go inventory the tents.
Roll for intimidation.
One.
No, roll for intimidation. Stand up to roll for intimidation, Jory.
He just goes, good luck with your adventures.
Oh man, I feel bad for that kid. He could have come with us and been like cannon fodder.
Or came out of it super rich. I don't know.
Yeah, he could have brought it. All you have to do to join our team is bring that 6-person tent with you.
To help us find the tents.
Steal the 6-person tent from your dad's store and join us on this adventure.
Let's. We should distract the store owner while one of us goes and talks to the kid.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Hey, Troy.
So yeah, so not tents. What about bedrolls? Do you have those?
I have sleeping furs. Does that work?
Oh, what type of fur? I was really hoping for some, sheep and something nice.
I'm pretty sure it's alpaca.
Alpaca. Oh, okay.
Nice.
Is that like a camel?
Yeah, it's sort of like an auroch, but with a longer neck.
How many alpacas does it take to make one sleeping tent or sleeping bag?
Lots. That's why they're so expensive.
Lots.
Okay, so we distract the store owner and.
Yeah, I'm gonna sneak out the back when you get a chance. Head north and find us in the Magna Woods.
Okay. All right, Magna Woods.
Bring a 2-person tent.
Bring some supplies.
I don't have a tent.
Bring one.
See the
It doesn't matter. Bring one. We don't either.
Okay. All right.
Oh, and how much are these alpaca furs? Sleeping furs?
They are. What did I say? One gold each.
Oh yeah, quite expensive. Is that the best price you can give us?
Yes. Unfortunately, the demand for these are pretty high as well.
Is there any way that we can
definitely a seller's market.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks for showing them to me. Unfortunately, maybe when we return.
Hey, Jory, get back to work.
While he's yelling at Jory, is there any way that we can sneak out a bedroll? Chunk it out the front door while nobody's watching, and then we just go outside and pick it up and run? I don't know.
Do you have any fishing gear? Show me the fishing gear.
You think it'll be pretty obvious? I mean,
it's a small shop.
Yeah, it's a small shop, and you've just been talking about this.
His inventory is 1, so yeah.
It's not Academy or anything. Yeah. So.
Okay. Next time we need to figure out how to steal one.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you guys are really staying true to the characters and.
What are you talking about? We're the brave companions, not the honest companions.
I'm protecting the innocent by keeping us warm at night and without rain.
All right, so are you going to the healer's hut?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
All right, let me.
All right, I'm gonna walk out of there with some sort of potion though, just so we're all clear. Need some help. Need some cover.
So you gotta come back around, and then you go up this.
You're planning on shoplifting at the healer's hut?
Yeah.
And then you can see there's this
Oh my gosh.
there's this little hut that's sort of.
I mean, maybe right.
So the actual temple area. So a hill in the middle of the village with weathered pillars and the remains of a circular wall. At the crest stands a magnificent but crumbled temple. It is a peaceful place that exudes a sense of bygone glory and ancient mystery. So it looks like you can actually go into the circular main building if you would like, or you can continue on down to this little hut.
Okay.
So, yeah, so the circular main building is in disrepair, but the ceiling is covered with a huge symbol. So everybody make a myths and legends roll.
Ooh, I like myths and legends.
What is that? Oh, 5. Shit.
Fuck yeah, 12. I'm a champ when it comes to these. Let's go.
I actually put 4 in, but it wouldn't have mattered.
All right, so you can recognize this symbol as that same sort of stylized crown that's on the milestones scattered across the Misty Vale.
What's that symbol up there? I don't recognize it from all those.
You're just obviously not as schooled in myths and legends as
I
Pilar.
don't pay attention to that sort of thing.
He likes
I
to
don't know
just
what they are, but I
read
know they're
books
the
all the
same.
time. All the time.
Interesting. Was that from ChatGPT?
Yeah. I asked how many alpacas it would take.
What did it say?
4 to 6.
It was pretty close to what your estimate was. Assuming the standard bedroll size of approximately 30 inches by 72 inches long and using high quality thick alpaca fleece batting for insulation, it could take the wool from approximately 4 to 6 alpacas to create a bedroll with enough insulation to keep a person warm in cold winter weather conditions.
Wow.
Wow. And if the AI says it, it must be true.
Oh yeah. GPT's always
Right on.
always tells the truth. Sorry, Lee. I'm a large language model. I don't know about the workings of alpacas. But I can tell you where to look things up.
That would have been awesome if it had come back and said African or European. Everybody make a spot hidden roll, please.
What is that? Spot hidden?
God, every one of these for me is 5. Can we
Yeah.
like shoot something?
You're not trained in very much yet.
Boom!
No, I had a 1 and then you
Nice.
knocked me over. Damn it.
Dragon. So put a check mark next to that, and you spot a small niche hewn into one of the wall segments around the temple, and it looks very similar. Yeah, so it's basically, it is carved into the niche, and into the niche itself is carved archaic ruins, which if you guys could succeed on a languages roll, you might be able to read.
How much is language? Oh, 12. I got this shit, guys. Don't worry. I can read
You're a
everything.
scholar. You're a scholar.
Like, there's something in here, but I can't read it.
I failed. Fuck.
You're a scholar.
You can't read it
Failed.
either?
I barely failed, but
Can I try again? Can I push? Can I try again?
Oh yeah, you can push. I forgot about that. Yes, you can push, but you have to take a condition, and then you'll re-roll it again.
I'm gonna be angry
because you couldn't read it the first
because I
time.
couldn't read it. I'm gonna try really
So
hard. and
that
read it.
means if you're angry, any intelligence-based skills are going to tell
Oh,
Bane.
that's not good
So
for you.
that's probably not the one you want to be.
I'm not doing angry.
You probably want to be
anymore.
disheartened with charisma.
Yeah, I will
based.
be disheartened.
Or strength-based exhausted.
I should have wondered why I had like 5 crossouts for disheartened. This is like on the last. And there's only 1 for angry, and it was crossed out very quickly. So try again. Roll a 12. Roll that beautiful bean footage. Fuck! I am also scared.
I think we decided that you can only reroll.
Yeah, we
You
did.
can only
Oh,
reroll
so-
once. We were playing that
I like-
wrong last time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right then. I failed.
So everybody failed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think the runes themselves are so old and scratched out that it's hard to tell what it says. But in the bottom of this niche is a depression that like the niche itself with the languages, and then even into that is a sort of like space in the bottom of this niche. It's very strange. And you almost think that this statue piece might fit there.
What if we just take the statue and sit in it? Does it do anything?
It does not. It fits perfect, but it doesn't do anything.
Maybe this is where it was.
Yeah. It may open the door or something.
Yeah, you actually when you put that in there, the kind of the hairs on the back of your neck kind of stand up a little bit. There's sort of a kind of a hum, but then that's it.
Do it again. Do it again.
Mufasa.
This must be its home.
All right, you want to continue on to the healer's hut?
Yep.
So it's a simple dwelling with a grass roof and walls of stacked granite. A connecting garden is surrounded by a low fence. herbal smelling smoke billows out of an opening in the roof. There is a wooden door that is currently closed.
We can check it.
Yes. The door opens and there's this really freaky looking dude standing there.
But
Oh,
shit. He is wrinkled as a shriveled prune and does not have a single hair on his body. That's TMI right there.
Oh, let's say, how do we know?
He wears a sack-like garment, and he goes barefoot regardless of the weather. He says, "Greetings, I am called Rabindranath in this life. Who might you be?"
The brave companions.
Of the shield.
Oh, the shield.
Adventurers, I see. Have you come for my healing salves?
For free samples of healing salves.
Oh, if there's one thing I have learned in all my years, it is that there is nothing for free, my friend. All things have a cost.
But there are things for credit. So let us discuss the payment plans. What do you have anyway? As a fellow magic user, I was hoping that we could discuss potions and spells.
I do not use magic. I use the healing arts. I spend my day meditating, trying to contact the lost gods. But unfortunately, trying to contact the lost gods does not pay for my rent, so I must sell these healing salves.
Feel that. Well, good luck.
We're broke.
Yeah. We can't help you. So.
As a symbol of good faith, I shall grant you one healing salve for free.
Oh, well, thank
For
you.
each of us.
No, for the group.
Is there any herbs or anything that we may keep our eye out for you while we're out and gather for you and bring back?
Oh, that would be most excellent. Yes, there are many herbs and fungi in the forests that you may come across that I will be happy to purchase from you.
That Quasimond guy was a fun guy.
Quasimond.
Yeah, he was a very fun guy.
Are there any particular fungus or flowers that you would like us to find in the... Where are we going again?
Magnum Woods.
The Magnum Woods. Yeah.
Oh, that many of the flora in that area have been corrupted by demonic influence. But yes, if you find something interesting, I shall most likely to purchase it from you.
Nice. Okay. You don't happen to have like a spare bedroll that we could buy from you either, do you?
Bedroll, no. And as part of my lifestyle, I believe in sleeping directly on the ground. It connects me to
okay, we're good.
To the earth.
He doesn't want to hear your spill.
You could have just said no. Thank you. With all due respect, you could just.
He just gave us a healing salve too, man.
Yeah, so somebody can put that in an inventory slot if they'd like. It will heal. It's basically a power level 1 heal wound spell.
Who's our healer?
Don't really have a healer because the gods don't give healing magic usually.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Maybe you should carry it.
Great. Healing salve.
Yes, be careful when you travel into the Magna Woods. That is not far from the mist-shrouded island of Mirror Lake. Very dangerous place.
Let's go right there. We are brave. We are the brave companions.
Yes.
We do not fear the wood.
Fear is not always a bad thing.
All right. Let's head off to the woods.
Heck yeah, let's go to the Demon Woods.
All right. Heading out the north gate.
Hi-ho.
Hi-ho.
As you trudge over to the north gate, somebody roll me a d6, please.
Was low or high good? That'll determine which of us should roll.
I'm not sure. It's not good or bad. It's just
Oh, okay.
Four.
Average. There you go. Average.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. All right, we'll get that next time. All right, you make it to the north gate, and well, it's the gate. The gate is open. Some people are kind of heading out to farms nearby, so there is a lookout station there, equipped with a large horn. Should any sign of danger, he will blow this horn, and he just sort of waves to you guys as you head out the gate. And we will activate the map.
Text travel.
Yeah, so let me pull up my... Okay, a couple things. First, the quarter trackers.
Out there.
I don't think you guys can see the quarter tracker.
No.
If you go to the Actors tab, is there a quarter tracker button?
No.
Well, trust me, I know
Trust him.
what quarter it is. All right, I think I'm gonna go ahead and move it to daytime because I think you guys did all that stuff before you left, right? So I think it's quarter tracker doesn't move it on this.
This map has some detail I didn't notice until you zoom in.
Yeah, it's a really cool map.
Cool.
All right, so it is now day. Let's let me pull up my rules here. All right, hex crawling. Each shift, the party chooses one shift action from the list below. Note that the party can split up between hunting, fishing, and foraging. You must spend one shift resting per day. So there are 4 shifts in a day, right? Morning, day, evening, and night. You have to spend one of those resting, or you're going to get sleep deprivation. And you can only travel for 2 of those, 2 shifts per day without a penalty. If you travel for 3 shifts, then each character is going to come exhausted, which is a condition. So let's see. We've already rolled for weather. We've updated the calendar. Somebody roll me a d6.
You got it.
Let me know if it's a 1.
It is a 1.
All right.
Right.
So I'm good at hunting and fishing.
Same here. That's what my character is.
Oh.
A hunter.
Oh. I've got a
Hunting and
12.
fishing. I am good at myths and legends.
Hmm.
I'm good about talking about fishing, but not actually fishing.
It was this big.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I actually got a fishing rod too.
Oh yeah, I don't have that.
I have food rations. That's how good a fisher I am.
Okay, roll me a d10.
Six.
Okay, so we already established that it was cloudy. But as you just get out of town, right? You're just starting to walk, and all of a sudden, something hits the ground next to you with a splat. And you look down, and it is a frog.
Whoa.
And just as you realize that, there's suddenly a downpour of frogs.
Whoa.
Lake?
We don't have to go hunting or fishing.
Put my shield up.
But are they demon frogs? Like, are they even edible? Are they poison? Like,
Yeah. So you did you see you put your shield up?
I don't have a shield.
I have a shield.
Well,
Oh, it's a small shield. I'm at least shading my
I have
face.
a grimoire. I'll put my little book on top of my head. Try to see if I can protect myself.
Back into the gate area. We just left town. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not going to be scared. We must continue on. Do we have to?
All right. So so your book, your grimoire gets a little splattered. Cudgel, you don't even make it to the gate before it has already stopped. But yeah, it just for a second, and so now there's all these frogs. A lot of them are dead, but some of them are hopping around.
Are they like big toads? Like
there's different shapes, big ones, small
I want
ones.
to pick up the ones that look like
It's an evil portent.
and cut the legs off and put them in my pack for food later.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll give you an extra ration. You can add that to your inventory.
Frog legs are
You
good.
carry around raw frog legs?
Until this evening, we'll cook them.
All right, so that is the morning shift. Okay, so here we go. All right, so here are your shift actions you're going to choose from. Travel, searching, resting, hunting, fishing, foraging, or scouting.
So we have 3 more for this day, right? Because we one's go past.
Well, you have 2 without penalty, and then a third one if you
We'll
want to.
rest, right? Because we only have 4 total. We have to rest one of them.
Yeah, that's true.
One of them's already gone by, so we only have 2 we can use.
What skill does scouting use?
So if you choose to travel, so if not on a road or well-marked path, the Pathfinder guide. So someone's going to act as the Pathfinder. They're going to roll bushcraft, and then if they fail, they're going to roll a mishap, and then you're going to move from the current hex into a neighboring hex.
Oh, I see.
And then you get a random encounter in the new hex.
How many turns does it take to travel a hex? Is that 1?
1, yeah, you'll move 1.
So we can get up to that bridge. I mean, in 2 travel turns, camp there, and then go into Magna Woods the next day is what we would have to do.
Isn't the bridge technically the same day that we would go into the woods?
That's true.
No, we'll just do it 1 shift at a time. So for the first shift, you're going to travel north.
That's what I think.
Are you going to stay on the road, or are you going to travel across country?
Of course, the road, right? That's
Road.
where we're
Road.
going.
Okay, then you don't have to roll.
You know, you road.
Okay, and then now I roll a random encounter, which I think I have. No, I don't have a macro. Oh, crap. I'm going to make me some macros before our next game. Okay, so this is outside Outskirt.
Oh, I just realized there's a willpower thing in the lower right. Okay. Pays to read your character sheet.
Hold on, I'm totally... unorganized here. Where did I put my... Ah, here they are. Okay. Okay, somebody roll me a d12.
Someone else roll. I've been doing.
Okay.
Yeah,
He's
you rolled the demonic version.
Oh, it's a quick one. Damn it.
5. Yeah, the journey through grain fields and rolling hills is uneventful.
Nice. Very calm.
Right.
Calm. Peaceful.
So the sun is starting to dip down below the horizon as we start quarter 3. You want to travel again?
I would assume so.
Same.
Yep.
North again?
Yep.
Okay. You're still staying on the road, so we don't have to roll for mishaps. So go ahead and give me that d12 roll again.
All right. Oh, so close.
Yeah, so you continue down the road, across this beautiful bridge, and you enter the Magna Woods.
Mm-hmm. Isn't so bad. Not
Yeah,
demonic
it's-
at all.
So it's definitely a creepy place.
Oh, okay. never mind.
Yeah, it's definitely as you enter the forest, it's and the sun's going down too, but it's dark. You hear lots of weird noises off into the in the woods. It's creepy.
Yeah, I think because this last quarter is the one we have to rest in, or else we're going to take a hit, a condition. I would think we would stay closer to the outside of the woods to camp. We wouldn't like venture into the middle of these creepy woods and camp.
Yeah, it actually looks like there's sort of a abandoned house there. You could probably use that. You can camp there if you'd like. So let's look at. Okay, so you're going to take the rest action. Camping procedure. Roll for a camp description based on the current hex terrain type. Actually, where did I get those camp descriptions from? Yeah, I'll figure that out later. I didn't write down. I think that actually came from Forbidden Lands. Okay, so you're gonna eat your food. Each character must reduce rations by 1. You can't, then you can't heal. Lots of bad stuff happens.
Bet you wish
Yeah.
you had my frog legs now.
All right, so everybody reduced their rations by 1. And
We
then
kept some frogs, right? We did, right? No.
Cudgel cut off some frog legs.
Oh, okay. Maybe not.
So now one character can attempt to make something special out of the group's rations. If you want to try to cook, you can make a bushcraft roll. You don't have a field kitchen, so you wouldn't get a boon on that. But if you succeed, that would give everybody a boon on your sleeping roll.
What happens if you fail?
Nothing.
I have a 10 as bushcraft. You want me to try?
You should definitely be our cook. I have a 6.
I have a 5. Food good. Cook for me.
Fuck.
I
Push
mean,
it, try again.
it's
Push it, try
edible. Oh yeah, you could push. You could push. Actually, that wouldn't be a bad idea.
Fill up one for pushing though. We don't need a heal.
But when we sleep, you'll lose it anyway, so you're okay, right? Like we need to.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
but if he passes his sleep roll,
Yeah.
But you get a boon with the sleep roll if we pass this.
yeah.
I don't know. I think I'm going to save my will for.
I think you should try again.
Okay, I'll push it.
Yeah. My tummy's rumbling. I want you to try again.
Condition on.
Your will is at stake.
Yeah. I'm persuading. It's his will.
What's the
Because I am disheartened already by this entire journey.
I'm going to take I'm going to be angry because they didn't think I was a good enough cook. So I was like,
It's always good to cook angry.
Oh boy. Stupid
God damn it.
It's edible, but it's just not. It's not anything.
Can I try to take over for him? Come on, I thought you were good at this. And can I jump in before he finishes? And try
No,
something?
no, you have to. Only one person can cook. All right, so you're gonna have a fire, right? Yeah. So okay, so now we're gonna do camaraderie. One character may make a performance roll, and if you pass, you get a boon on your. Everybody gets a boon on your bushcraft roll.
Performance roll.
Okay, let me do that.
Yeah.
It's my performance. Oh no, maybe I shouldn't.
I have a 5.
Everybody's like, you don't need to tell a
6
story.
with a Bane right now.
You know, Ibsen could try. I think he's the storyteller.
Okay. He uses a voice and stuff and tells us a story of his exploits.
Yeah, so his performance is.
Weren't we part of all his exploits? Though?
Well,
So we've heard this one before.
He'll tell you a story from his childhood. So somebody roll a d12, a d20, and get below 12.
Is he a dwarf too?
No, he's a human.
Okay.
While they're doing this, I'm going to smoke them on a memento pipe.
Look, he would also push.
All right.
We made fun of his childhood story.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Angry.
Is this when you were a kid?
Yes. Roll it again. Push it.
Oh jeez. What do I have to? I forgot what I have to get under.
12.
12.
Oh,
There we go.
Yeah.
Yes. All right.
Oh, I get it now.
Yeah, this is a great story.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So anybody who doesn't have a bedroll has a boon, which would cross out. So basically, if you have a bedroll, you're going to get a boon. If you don't have a bedroll, it's just a straight roll, and it's a bushcraft roll to see if you're getting the benefit of sleep.
What does our memento do?
You can spend.
I have a little smoke pipe that was given to me.
I think you can.
These are terrible skills. 5, 4, 6,
Oh,
5,
yes.
4, 4, 5, 5, 4. I'm incompetent.
Well, okay, so once per gaming session, you can use your memento to recover an additional condition during a stretch rest.
Okay.
So, like when you're taking like a 15-minute rest, you can use your pipe to gain an extra condition.
What do we roll for the
Bushcraft with
a bushcraft for sleeping?
with a boon if you have a bedroll.
And what are we trying to? Why are we trying to pass this? Is it can give us something good?
This is a sleep. This will see if you get a good night's sleep.
Oh, so I got a lousy night's sleep.
I failed.
All I need is a rock, guys.
All right, so
rock and no snoring.
So it still counts as your rest quarter, right? But you don't get the benefit of the sleep. So you don't heal your conditions. Actually, I'll say you still get a stretch rest. So you still get a D6
I'm going to
back.
smoke on my pipe while I'm not sleeping.
Okay, like I can't sleep. I might as well just sit here and smoke.
Well, I'm at full power, so it doesn't really matter.
All right, so you get to heal 2 conditions, Lee, and then everybody else can heal 1.
I'm cleared.
And a new day will dawn. And actually, maybe we should call it here.
Yeah, I can't stay much later.
Because this will be a good place to start, because we'll start with a new day procedure, and then I'm assuming you're going to travel to that.
Yeah, follow the road.
To that giant...
Church or whatever that shit
What's
is.
that off in the distance?
Yes.
It looks like a church. Let's go there in the morning.
Probably a demon church.
Why didn't we sleep in
demon
that?
church. Where is a demon? I would like to go to a demon church.
I don't know. So the only demon churches I've ever been to were in Diablo, and I don't think you want to go to those.
Oh, those are bad.
Maybe like Doomforge Day at Jester King. That was kind of a demon church. Yeah, so we'll start there. We'll do the morning thing, and then we'll head into this church. Okay, so before we call it, let's make sure we get all the checks.
Oh, you get some whether you did dragons or not, right? Like there's
Yeah.
like two,
So you get anything you got a dragon or a demon on,
Demon.
and then we're going to let me see.
And I just roll a d20 and try and get under the
higher than
the number I have. Okay.
So you're going to get a number of checks. So number one, did you participate in the game session? So everybody will get that.
Yeah.
Did you explore a new location? Yes, everyone will get that. Did you
Is
defeat
that multiple locations? Is that per? Because we did
No,
like 2.
it's
We
just
had
a
to
yes
know.
or no. Did you
Okay.
defeat one or more dangerous adversaries? No. Did you overcome any obstacle without using force?
Yeah. We got a free salve by
No.
talking to the guy.
And did you give in to your weakness? No. Actually, I don't know if I gave you guys weaknesses. So that means you get 2 extra checks. So you can put those 2 checks on anything that you want.
And then you roll.
Oh, bushcraft.
You roll a right?
Yeah, and then for each check you have, you roll to try to roll over your skill. And if you get it over your skill, you get to bump your skill up by 1. Then you erase the checks.
Oh, well, it makes it easier to increase them at least.
Yeah, while you suck, it's easier. It's easier, and then as you get better, it'll get harder to. increase them.
Okay. So, whew, that was scary. Okay,
I just
1 to
raised my
bushcraft.
rage one.
And what else was I crappy at? Let's see.
So Carl didn't actually
I'm gonna do
roll anything.
bushcraft.
Oh, I did. Okay. Bushcraft.
So he
Okay,
gets, and he didn't participate in the session, so he just gets 1 check. So we need to make a note.
Okay.
Carl needs to do 1 check.
2 bushcraft.
You know, I think we're going to be on boats a lot, so I'm going to do seamanship.
There is a
Because of all
river.
this, it's all the spooning. You want to be a student.
Persuasion.
Seamanship.
Awareness. Just awareness.
All right, while you
Okay,
guys
that
do
goes
that,
up.
I'm gonna wrap up the stream. Thanks for joining us, everyone.